For centuries, tales of a mysterious creature known as the Yeti have emerged from the icy peaks of the Himalayas, also referred to as the abominable snowman. The Yeti has become one of the most enduring cryptids in human history. Whether viewed as a relic of ancient species, a symbol of untamed nature, or simply a figment of imagination, the Yeti holds a unique place in the lore of the world's highest mountain range. This story is a journey through the legend, history, and science of the Yeti, exploring its origins, cultural significance, and the ongoing search for its existence. Origins in Himalayan folklore. The legend of the Yeti originates in the Himalayan region, where local cultures have long spoken of large, ape-like beings inhabiting the remote mountains, known by various names including Migoi, wild man, in Tibetan, and Mehte in Nepali. These creatures are described as towering figures covered in thick, dark fur, capable of surviving the harsh alpine environment. In the folklore of the Sherpa people, the Yeti is not merely a cryptid, but a spiritual being. Stories depict it as both a protector of the wilderness and a creature to be feared, capable of punishing those who disrespect the mountains. According to some traditions, the Yeti possesses supernatural powers, such as the ability to disappear into the snow. These tales were passed down through oral traditions, with villagers recounting encounters that blurred the line between myth and reality. The Western fascination begins. The Yeti first captured Western attention in the 19th century, during the era of British exploration of the Himalayas. Mountaineers, soldiers, and explorers returning from expeditions began to relay stories of strange tracks in the snow and encounters with shadowy, humanoid figures. One of the earliest Western accounts came in 1832, when British official B.H. Hodgson reported hearing from local guides about a bipedal creature covered in dark hair. While Hodgson dismissed the stories as misidentifications of bears or monkeys, the seed of curiosity had been planted. By the early 20th century, the Yeti had become a subject of fascination for climbers attempting to conquer Mount Everest. Tales of mysterious footprints and sightings became almost as legendary as the mountain itself. The abominable snowman. A name is born. The term abominable snowman was coined in 1921 during the British Mount Everest reconnaissance expedition led by Charles Howard Berry. While traversing the Himalayas, expedition members reported finding large footprints at high altitudes. Howard Berry attributed the tracks to a wolf, but noted that his Sherpa guides believed them to belong to the Meto Kangmi, which translates to man-bear snowman. When the story reached Western newspapers, a mistranslation turned Meto Kangmi into abominable snowman, a name that would become synonymous with the Yeti. The term added an air of menace and mystery to the creature, solidifying its place in popular culture. Scientific expeditions and alleged evidence. The mid-20th century saw a surge in Yeti-related expeditions, driven by the desire to uncover evidence of the creature's existence. Several high-profile investigations yielded tantalizing but inconclusive results. Eric Shipton's photographs, 1951. British mountaineer Eric Shipton captured photographs of large, human-like footprints in the snow during an Everest expedition. The prints, measuring 13 inches, sparked widespread debate. Skeptics attributed them to bears or erosion, while believers hailed them as proof of the Yeti. Tom Slick Expeditions, 1957 to 1959. American oil tycoon and adventurer Tom Slick funded multiple expeditions to find the Yeti. While his teams collected hair samples, droppings, and footprint casts, none of the evidence conclusively pointed to an unknown species. Pangboche hand, 1950s. A relic known as the Pangboche hand, kept in a Tibetan monastery, was said to belong to a Yeti. When a finger from the hand was smuggled to London for testing in the 1950s, the results indicated it was human. However, doubts about the authenticity of the sample persist. Scientific theories and skepticism. Over the years, scientists have proposed various explanations for the Yeti legend: misidentified wildlife. Many alleged sightings and footprints are attributed to bears, particularly the Himalayan brown bear or the Asiatic black bear. These animals can stand on their hind legs, creating a bipedal illusion. Undiscovered species. Some cryptozoologists argue that the Yeti could be a relic population of Gigantopithecus, a giant ape species that lived in Asia, but is thought to have gone extinct over 300,000 years ago. Cultural and psychological factors. Anthropologists suggest that Yeti sightings may be influenced by cultural storytelling, hallucinations in the harsh mountain environment, or the human tendency to anthropomorphize natural phenomena. Genetic studies. In 2014, a genetic analysis of alleged Yeti samples, including hair and bone fragments, revealed they belonged to bears, yaks, and other known animals. While these findings debunk specific claims, they do not definitively disprove the possibility of an undiscovered creature. The Yeti in popular culture. The Yeti has transcended its Himalayan origins to become a global icon. From films like The Abominable Snowman, 1957, to animated characters in children's movies, the creature is both a figure of fear and fascination. Its image has been used to sell everything from trekking tours to breakfast cereal, reinforcing its place in the modern imagination.